What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our London Black Knights relocation franchise mode. And in this episode, we'll be going over the off-season leading all the way up to our next season, which will be pretty good, believe me. So we signed a new head scout there, and we're taking a look at what happened in the playoffs. So we got smoked by the Jaguars. The Falcons smoked the Saints. Steelers beat Buffalo, and I didn't see the last one. Cincinnati beat Pittsburgh. Chicago beat Detroit. Jacksonville smoked Denver just like they smoked us. I mean, it could have been even worse if you think about it. 38 points is worse than 34, but at least Denver scored. So they did a little bit of what they did against us, just an all-around domination. The Falcons also beat the 49ers by 4 points. Now, taking a look at the conference championship, Jacksonville loses to the Bengals 49-46 in a crazy high scoring game, and then the Bears beat the Falcons. So in Super Bowl, it's the Bears versus the Bengals, and I feel like we could have definitely been there. We took the Bears to their last straw, and the Bears won the Super Bowl in commanding fashion. I mean, Matt Ryan had 6 touchdowns. That's really incredible. But we played the Bears in our last regular season game, and if we would have won, they might have not even been in the playoffs, so that's kind of crazy to think about. The only player we're going to re-sign is Reggie Simpkins Jr. because of that 96 speed, so we re-signed him right there. Now, we did not sign, we're looking at the free agents. There's honestly no one here that we're interested in at all. So in the offseason, we really need to upgrade our offensive line. We need more playmakers on offense. And we could also use a little bit more pass rush or a couple better cornerbacks. But if we get a better pass rush, then our corners don't have to cover for that long, it'll work hand in hand. So now we're in the NFL draft. And honestly, we're selecting number 22nd overall. And I really want to take this quarterback, Eduardo Grimes. I think that's his name. Yeah, he's nice, man. So we're going to trade down just a little bit to the 15th pick. We're going to give them the 22nd pick and the 64 overall cornerback, who we really don't need. So we're going to pick a quarterback. And yes, I know we have Patrick Mahomes, but he's been up and down. He hasn't been consistent at all. So this is going to be the quarterback battle for the regular season between Patrick Mahomes and Eduardo Grimes. I don't know. Now we have a shorter leash on each of them. We are expecting them to play well. So let's see what happens between these two guys. I'm really interested in what can happen and how good Eduardo Grimes can be. Because we've seen Mahomes for 2 seasons right now. One with me using him, one in simulation. He is kind of turnover prone. I know most of those are my mistakes, but he does overthrow a lot of people and stuff like that. So we'll be keeping an eye on this little matchup. Now, we have a bunch of second round picks, and we need a new offensive line. So we're looking for a right guard here. And we're looking. We find Shaq Mason right there. 26 years old, 88 overall. We're gonna give them that trade. Let's go. We're upgrading our offensive line, and we're doing it once again. So this time we give up another second round pick, pick 54. There'll never be this many, this high overall players at pick 54. So we're going for a left tackle, and we're looking at Cam Robinson. No, they don't want to give him up. Now we take a look at Cordy Glenn, 29 years old, and they're almost going to accept that trade. So honestly, we have a couple left tackles of our own that are really trash. So we're going to give up Heath Meeks for Cordy Glenn. And we didn't really finesse them too bad on that trade because we gave them a left tackle alongside with the pick. So I'm not really exploiting the computer too bad right now. But we are going to give up our last second round pick. Because honestly, there's no one there at all that really intrigues me. So we're going to give it up for a 3rd round pick and a 4th round pick, and the Jaguars are going to accept that trade. So we turned 3 second round picks into 2 starting tackles, No, a starting right guard and a starting left tackle, which is not bad. And we got a 3rd and 4th round pick out of it. So you're going to select this left end, Roman Daniels, right here. And he's a 72 overall. We select him at 93. He's 87 in true talent. Now with our 4th round pick that we got, we're going to take Jarrell Dillard. He's 69 overall, and that's not too good of a pick. We haven't gotten a really great pick in the late rounds so far. Now we're going to take another left end right here, Emmanuel Crawford, 71 overall. He's ranked number 98. We took him at 125, so that's not too bad. Now in the 5th round, we're going to take this D tackle, 70 overall, ranked 127. So yeah, there's no really hidden gems in this class like Banks 90 last year. We really didn't do a great job of drafting. Honestly, these players aren't going to really contribute this year. Devontae Garner was a 7th round pick, 64 overall. He's probably not even going to make the team. So we didn't really get that many impact players on our team, but we did get a quarterback that could be our future. He's a way better runner than Mahomes, but his throw power is less, and his throw on the run is less. But it's not too bad. His throwing stats are pretty similar except for throw on the run, but his running stats are way better than Mahomes. So we will keep an eye on this. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen. Now we're upgrading our players, and Curtis Samuel has like 20,000 points available. He's going to get to like an 81 overall, which is nuts. We're definitely going to be using him in the slot along like with John Ross, who we're actually upgrading right now, and he gets to an 83, I think, which is great for a slot receiver. And he has like 99 speed. And then last but not least, we're upgrading Dalvin Cook. We're also upgrading everyone else, but these are the 3 main guys that had a lot of points to upgrade. Dalvin Cook almost gets to a 90 after this upgrade, but he does not get to a 90 yet. I think he's at an 89. Now we're gonna trade away our wide receiver, Taywan Taylor. We didn't use him at all last year. He's just sitting there at an 81 overall. He's like 20 something years old, so they're gonna love him. And we tried that trade for no reason. It was just like to see what would happen for Derek Carr. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? So we tried again, honestly, because Derek Carr would be crazy, but then they're not interested. So we're scratching that. It wasn't really an idea anyway. So I had this crazy idea. Let's try to trade for Khalil Mack. And it was in the orange. So that means it's not impossible. If we really wanted to get Derek Carr, we really could have. But take a look at that. We offer them our 1st round pick, and it gets into the green. So we have to get him. There's no way that we can't put this down. He's 99 overall left end. And we're almost there. They don't want Jarrell Hilliard. So we're going to give them a 4th round pick, and it's even closer. So we might as well just give that 3rd round pick. Taywan Taylor, 3rd round pick, and a 1st round pick for Khalil Mack. We definitely gave up a lot, but we're getting the best pass rusher in the NFL back, and one of the best leaders in the NFL back. So that's just going to beef up our defense even more. Our defense was already dominant at points, not all the time, but our defense is already pretty good, and we just beefed it up a lot. Now we're going to trade away Jonathan Allen, my bad, and Gregory Scott. So Jonathan Allen just got his spot taken away by Khalil Mack, and our right guard got his spot taken away too. So we're going to trade them both for Damon Snacks Harrison, the best, maybe one of the best run stoppers in the NFL. And we're just beefing up that D-line right now. And we're also going to be looking for a wide receiver. So I would love to have Odell. And honestly, we might be able to get him. But that's a little bit too OP, and that's a lot of bit unrealistic. So they need a cornerback. We're going to try to trade for Amari Cooper. We're going to give them a 2nd round pick and Jordan Lewis and see how this goes. So, wow. It's pretty close. But it's really close, but I don't really want to give up Jordan Lewis. I honestly like him better than Marshawn Lattimore and Francis Stith. With Marshawn Lattimore, he got beat a lot last year on deep balls, if anyone remembers that. And I wasn't too fond of him. He got beat all the time. And he's a higher overall, so we're probably going to have to give up less. 4th and 5th round pick don't work. Try to give him a 2nd round pick. But that's a little bit too much in my eyes, so we're going to try to get a 4th round pick out of them. And it's almost there. So honestly, we'll take a 5th or 6th round pick. Or Odell. Let's see how it goes with Odell. That's what if that went through, I would have been nuts. Honestly, we're not going to give up that 2nd round pick. We'd rather give up Will Fuller the 5th if we're getting this wide receiver, Amari Cooper, because we don't really use Will Fuller the 5th either. We barely even throw the ball, like half completions, and they accept it. Will Fuller the 5th, a 2nd round pick, and Marshawn Lattimore for Amari Cooper. We might have overpaid just a little bit, but we really need that playmaker on the outside alongside Corey Davis and John Ross, because we never had that 3rd receiver that really could do anything. So now we're looking for a cornerback since we just gave up our 2nd best cornerback. Now we're taking a look at the team. Amari Cooper, John Ross, Dalvin Cook. Then we got Mahomes and Grimes. Stevenson, a solid fullback. Then we got Corey Davis at wide receiver 2. With Curtis Samuel backing all of the wide receivers up. Then we got Ingram, and our offensive line is looking pretty solid. Looking so much better than last year. Then we got Francis Stith with Skandrick behind him. We have Myles Garrett, Damon Harrison, Solomon Thomas, and Khalil Mack. That has to be the best defensive line in the NFL. Then we got Jordan Lewis, who plays better than a 79. Then we got Jamal Adams with Adrian Quinn behind him. Raekwon McMillan, Banks Nandi, the best middle linebacker in the NFL. I'm saying it right now. TJ Watt, and then we got Malik Hooker. Now, we forgot to upgrade one spot, which was kicker. So we're just going to give up Roberto Aguayo and a 4th round pick for Brandon McManus, because we are trying to win now. I'm not having our kicker miss a field goal and we get kicked out of the playoffs or knocked out of the playoffs. No. Take a look at this roster. We are winning right now. We upgraded so many positions. It's insane. And I'm so excited for the season. I hope you guys are too. Like and subscribe if you are. If this gets a lot of love, I will definitely drop the first game. So stay tuned for that. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time.
Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my hoodies, all my homies think it stink. I miss my cocoa butter kisses. I miss my cocoa butter kisses.